everybody. Sorry it's been a little bit. I don't remember what I was doing in this game. But I do know that I've probably talked to this guy, I think, but maybe not. I'm not sure. This is my favorite NPC character probably in the entire game. And hey, he's learned what's hip and happening. He'd like to spread the good word to other folks. Oh wait, I already know it. No! No! Tell me what's hip! I forgot what's happening! Oh my word! Alright. So, before I recorded this, I took a look at my team. It's the same as before. I made one small addition, and that is teaching this boy Rock Smash, because I've been complaining all playthrough that all his moves are, like, too risky, and, like, they're super powerful, but, like, dangerous, so taught him Rock Smash, which, you know, doesn't really help out the danger factor, because, you know, if you're really weak, you're still in danger of getting slaughtered. But, you know, I figured that way I can at least maybe use him as a catching mon, because I can just Rock Smash people, and he's super tanky, so whatever. We'll see what happens. And I believe we ended off right here with a double battle. What's good? Isn't this nice? To battle while looking at pretty flowers. Oh, you're calling me a flower? Oh my good. Oh, wow, that's so nice. Oh, wow, thank you. It's the nicest thing anybody's told me my entire life. Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay, let's get it to it. I guess we're starting off with the blue and red boys today. That is a squad right there, dude. Like, one and done. What am I even gonna do? I think, actually, what am I doing? Let's hit the Latias, shall we? I definitely almost said Latias, I'm sorry. But bam! Ooh, I hope I can kill that pretty fast. Oh, we're fine. Anyway, I've been slacking on the recording side of things, not because I'm lazy and a slacker, but because it's been finals week, my dudes. As I'm recording this, it's currently, I'll probably publish it tonight too, I don't know. It'll be, if this comes out on a Wednesday, that's when I recorded it. If it comes out on Thursday, I recorded it yesterday. I'll let you guys do the math there. Anyway, it's the dead middle of finals week, and I'm taking a break to record some Pokemon, because why not? No, I'm taking a break because I only have one final left to do, and it's literally a 30-minute quiz that, like the maximum amount of time it's going to take is 30 minutes. Like, it's a 30-minute limit on the quiz. So if I don't get it done in 30 minutes, well, I'm boned. And honestly, I might not get it done because this is legit the worst class I've had my entire college career. It's ridiculous. It's just history. Okay, I'm taking 2 history courses right now, right? And one of them is like a normal history course. It's great. The professor, you know, talks to us. He has PowerPoints for us. We, you know, have a textbook. We do discussions. We do quizzes. Like, your generic class, right? This other history course. History, may I say, 112. Oh, the professor is so bad. Like, I've never had a professor that I have disliked before. I've had one that I'm like, she's just like, you know, she's strict, like, she's just sticking to the plan, like, she still teaches you, like, she's not a bad professor. But this guy, whew, doesn't do a darn thing. Literally the worst professor I've ever had. Like, in the syllabus, the class said, you know, it's like, oh, you're gonna get this textbook, you know, and, like, course objectives, like, master the textbook, whatever. Yeah, I figured that's how most courses are. You learn the material, right? And the teacher helps you to learn the material. But no, not in this case, because in history, 112, you are expected to learn the entire textbook, nay, the entire history of the entire planet of the Earth, whether it's in the textbook, somewhere on YouTube, in a random documentary report essay that you should have found yourself, because frickin' the information's out there. Oh, I'm being really salty about this, I'm sorry. But the point is, he doesn't teach us. He tells us to read this part of the textbook, come into class, and take this quiz. Like, he doesn't, there's no, like, class, there's no teaching, like, ooh, interesting. Like, literally no PowerPoints, he doesn't explain things in his own words, like, he gives us links to, like, random, like, YouTube videos, which I'm not gonna sit around and watch like 8 hours worth of YouTube videos every week. Granted, that's probably why I'm struggling in the class, but to me, like, bro, it's your job to teach the material, not your job to, like, copy and paste YouTube links. Like, type in history of World War II, the first video link that pops up, he probably just copies and pastes. I bet he doesn't even watch it himself. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, so, like, in all of our classes, we have these, like, surveys that you do at the end of the course. I mean, you're not required to do them, but it's, like, for the university to help everyone improve, you know? And, like, I've always given great responses, like, you know, helpful things, like, hey, this year, like, I enjoyed the class, like, I wouldn't really recommend improving anything, but, like, you know, I mean, it's a great course, but this could possibly make it better. Like, don't feel pressured to do it, like, you're fine, but no, frickin' this survey, I finally just tore into this guy. Like, I had my way with that laptop as I was typing my little survey of this guy, and ooh, was I a bad boy in that? Was I bad? No, it wasn't that bad, actually. But I definitely, like, there's a little part where it's like, you know, 1 through 5. 1 means strongly disagree, or you hate the course, and 5 means, oh, this is perfect, don't change a thing. There's a lot of 1s and 2s on my marker, I'll tell you that much. And then in the, like, there's a little, like, open space, like, any comments to, like, improve the course. I'm like, I didn't sink to the level of dickery that I was like, maybe you should actually teach the course. Boom! But I heavily implied it, because it needs to be taught. Like, honestly, not trying to push buttons here, but I'm not a huge fan of history. Like, I understand it's like, good to know certain things, like, everyone should be a well-rounded individual, like, you know what's going on in the world today because of what happened in the past, you know, it shaped the future, blah da blah da. But, like, there's random specific things about this one specific culture in subarctic Canada. Like, I don't need to know that. Like, it's literally, it's never gonna come up. It's like with math, where you're like, oh, I'm never gonna use this, but this history stuff is like, no. The world has moved on, like, why am I forced to learn about this? Like, and it wouldn't be so bad. Like, I understand if in certain majors, certain careers, professions, like, it's great to know that sort of stuff, like a historian, or even, like, sociologist, archaeologist, like, things like that. Like, it's good to know cultures, personalities, you have to know your background, you gotta get that information, you know, but like, for the few things that I would ever stumble across, I could just Google myself, because, let's be real, I'm not gonna remember a single thing outside of these courses. But, like, for my major, creative writing, why do I need to know history? I understand, like, I'm going to be taking some history of literature, like, you know, British literature, English literature, this kind of stuff, but I don't think I need to know generic world history in order to write children's stories on the interwebs. Totally what I'm going to do with my life, by the way. It's 100% accurate. It's exactly what I'm doing. I also don't think I need to know the history of the Spanish Armada in order to, you know, make a graphic design of a company logo and send it out on Twitter for, I don't know, half the world to see. I'm nothing against the Spanish Armada, but, I mean, like, it's, you know, not a huge inspiration for my artistic, creative works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, that's my very long rant about history and why 122 sucks. I was trying to think of a better word, but I think sucks just sums it up. That's all I need to say. Anyway, we're playing Pokemon, guys. History of Pokemon. Guess what? It came out in the 1990s. I want to say 98, but I'm probably wrong. My first Pokemon card, was it 96? Oh, jeez, I don't even know. I know more Mario history than Pokemon. Wow. Pokemon Emerald came out in 2004. Because Ruby and Sapphire were 2003? I don't even know the game I'm playing. Good grief. See, again, though, I don't think knowing the date, the origins of Kyogre and Groudon... Whoa, that just got real. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. We're just gonna stick to the present. We're gonna fight some people. We're gonna make our way over to Old Ale Town. Old Ale. That's... Honestly, I mean... I know that old, like, liquors, hard liquors, you know, aged, well-developed, if you will. You know, some old Moscato, maybe, some wineries going on, like... Those can be... Whoa, speaking of old drinks, careful, Weepinbell. Drink old milk, you're bound to get some nasty bacterial infections, dude. Like, I think your insides are gonna become your outsides, if you know what I'm saying, bro. Hey, give me a 5. Oh, boy. I don't know. I was just about to comment on old ale and people aging, like, even cheese, you know, aged cheddar is a very common thing. Aged... I want to say wine is popular, but I'm sure it's more the heavy liquors, too. Ah, poison gas, eh? That's a very Guzma move. Acid armor, poison gas. 55, it's like, oh, that's like hypnosis, only it's poison. I did not know that. It says it may poison. So if it hits, does it just have a chance to not do anything? Are you kidding me? I don't know. We don't need it. We don't need it. Anyway, speaking of aged things, it's like me and my stash of soda pop cans. Because I'm such a freaking hoarder, scavenger, like, save everything kind of guy. It's bad, like, in a bad way. Like, sometimes that's good, because, you know, I need these things later on. It's like, hey, that's cool, like, preserved old things. Cool, man, right on. But mine is literally, like, an addiction, a bad habit, an obsession, if you will. I don't think it's an obsession. I'm not obsessed with collecting stuff. You're obsessed with collecting stuff. No. So, one example, state cross-country every year in high school, going down, like, we'd stop at, what store? I think it's Lou's Thrifty Way that we would stop by. I don't know if it's a chain, I don't know if it's a local thing, whatever it is, it had the best selection of the newest flavors of Mountain Dew. So on the way down to state cross-country, like, all the boys' team, like, we would all buy a different flavor, up to, sometimes 2 flavors. I mean, small school, the team was like, you know, there's probably 8 to 10 guys going. But we'd all buy a case of Mountain Dew. So we'd have, like, every single flavor imaginable. Every edition of Mountain Dew was on that bus, full of dead... dead energetic. That's... I mean, you can be dead inside and still be energetic on the outside. So there we go. We're friggin' dead energetic runners about to compete in the state tournament, if you will. State... I don't know if running's considered a tournament. A state race, I suppose. I don't know. Invitational, a meet. Call them cross-country meets. Anyway, we obviously didn't drink them before, because you give up that pop. You know, you don't be drinking pop during the season. Like, I don't know if... I mean, a lot of people think it's the caffeine that, like, is supposed to dehydrate you and all that, but... I mean, yeah, you can still drink pop and just drink a lot more water, but at the same time, just... Dude, the carbonation is not good for running. Like, you'll get side stitches for days, my dude. It'll not be fun. I think Bring a Vengeance, he's looking a little low-spirited, right now. But yeah, we go to the state meet. I never personally won. If I would have joined the team, the cross-country team, my freshman year of high school, I would have went to state. I would have probably been, I can't say I would have been, but I would have had a good chance of being on the varsity team freshman year. And I would have probably, you know, got that state tournament, the medal. You know, I would get a trophy for the school. Would have been dope, man. Would have been dope. That might tickle. Wow, are my Pokemon that defensive? Like, I feel like all of my mons just have insane amounts of defense and absolute shice for attack. My word. Anyway, speaking of cross-country, hey, Aaron, I caught one of them. Steve! The only reason I know that is because I had to, you know, refresh my mind, look through the PC as to what I've been doing the last few episodes, because it's been a while. Don't remember what typing is. I should have wrote that down. Whoops. That should be a really smart thing to do. Oh well. We'll play it by ear. By nose. By throat. Whoa, shoots. I one-shot him. Yeah, we'd be coming back, like, I think we got 4th place twice, and then 6th place, I think, as a team, my senior year. I will straight up admit, my senior year, I was bad. It was a bad year, dude. Like, in the summer, when we're supposed to be training and stuff, first, we were at a cross-country camp. It's supposed to be, you know, kind of a kickoff to the season, all this good stuff, a little bit training in, get the program, you know, on the ball, get it rolling. But we did do it at a campsite, and there's a beach there, you know. It's like, whatever, go swimming and stuff. I mean, naturally, everyone's going barefoot. Like, I don't know, like, when I was a really young kid, I used to, like, always wear water shoes, sun shoes, whatever you call them. And then, like, get a little older, it's like, I realize you can't swim near as fast with those shoes on. Like, it's just like, it's like aerodynamics, some water dynamics, dude. It's like resistant and all that good stuff. And unless, I mean, I'm sure if it's a proper technique, it'd be like wearing flippers, and those are supposed to make you swim faster. But anyway, these shoes, dude, sorry, I'm just debating throwing in Guzma, and I decided that it was not his time to shine. Yeah, Starry, I see you. Jazz hands up there, yeah. Anyway, we were playing, like, just random keep-away football, something or another in the water, and, like, it was really rocky for one, which, like, the rocks, like, I was fine, you know, like, avoiding the bad, sharp rock spots underneath the water that you can't see because it's absolute putrid. Then there's some sticks. Those would get you every once in a while. A little poke in the bottom of the foot. It's like, okay, I see. It was wasn't too bad. A little, like, small scratches, you know, like maybe like a bruise or something. Nothing bad. But then I must have stepped in some sharp clamshell shards. And, oh, I'm like, right away I'm like, ooh, that bites. I kind of lift my foot up. It's like, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like it's bleeding or nothing. Keep going, you know, and it's just all this mucky grime on the bottom of the lake, and so it just, like, keeps packing those shards into the bottom of my foot. By the time we got out, I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of limping a bit, like, this actually hurts. Go to the shower, so I'm like, oh, this is bleeding pretty good, hey, right on, I'm just gonna wash this off as best I can. And then I'm like, oh, there's something in there. Is that, like, I just figured there's, like, grit, rock, something. I'm like, whatever, I'll just find, like, a Q-tip or a Kleenex and kind of, you know, clean it. It's a pretty deep gouge. I was trying to clean it out of there. Then I'm like, there's a big chunk of something down there. My coach's like, I'm gonna take a look at that. And he's like, oh, dear. It's like, bro, he's like, bro, you're fudged. Although not in that manner, because he's a good Christian boy. Anyway, not bringing religion into this. He's he's a good boy of whatever religion you happen to be. He's a very malleable man. He observes everyone's way. He's a very, accepting coach. He liked everybody. And I mean, honestly, I don't think he cares. Not trying to make it sound like he's super, like, religiously intolerant or something. My word, he's a great guy, dude. Anyway, point of the fact is, the matter of the point, the deal of the thing, is that, well, you get a new purpose? Wally's just done. He gave up. I'm done trying to be a Pokemon trainer. Now, I'm just gonna sit here. Start a new profession. I'm gonna make YouTube videos on the interwebs, and I'm gonna become famous. Me and Ralts and me, we're gonna make a podcast. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna make a podcast, and it's gonna be me talking to Ralts, and Ralts just sitting there, because that's what Pokemon do. They don't really say much. You know, maybe every once in a while Ralts will let out a Ralts, as they do, but it's not gonna be success. It's not gonna go any. I'm just gonna go to bed for supper. Anyway, there's Clean and Delicious. Wow, good for it. You know what? I'm not gonna make you guys spend the entire episode with me walking through this town. I'm just gonna finish on a story about how my coach had to, like, we got a bucket of water, got some soap in there, and he's just like, I don't remember what he got, because, like, we're at a campsite. We didn't have any medics. I mean, we had a little medical kit, but, like, we didn't really have tools, like tweezers, stuff like that. I mean, you know, we didn't have good supplies. So I don't know if he ended up taking, like, a butter knife or a fork or something to start, I think it was a plastic butter knife, and just had to, like, cut away at the inside of this gash in my foot until those clam shards got dug out. And then I was limping around for a few weeks, went to the Black Hills, went golfing, limped around, had a golf cart, so it was no big deal. But anyway, I couldn't run for a while, though. I did start running, got bad shin splints, and season did not go great. Only medaled twice instead of at every meet. 'Cause, you know, I'm kind of a stud, pretty good, but didn't do as good senior year. We didn't do quite as well at state. Probably, honestly, my fault. I was 4th runner that year instead of, like, 2nd or 3rd, like I should have been. enough reminiscing and wishing things had gone differently and better. It's my fault. I didn't mean. I'm sorry, guys. No, don't. Bye. See you. Actually, see you next week. I'll probably continue some life story talk with Skyrim next week, hopefully. We're very soon, going to be starting up my Mario live streaming on Twitch. I'll see if I can do YouTube at the same time. It's probably not going to happen because my internet up here is trash. But I'll leave little comments, notes, things around the channel so you guys can find your way around. Anyway, there will probably be more Pokemon next week as well. Hopefully I'll get 3 episodes up. I don't know for sure. I'm going home to work for the week, and then I'm coming back up here to College Town to start my summer career. And we'll talk about that in a Skyrim episode probably next week. So, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. If you didn't enjoy, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much. I appreciate the concern for my lack of presence this last week or so. Wish me luck in finals. I wish you all luck in your finals or your careers or your high schools, whatever you're doing. And this goodbye has taken far too long. So with that, I bid you adieu as we continue this random, lengthy goodbye, rambling along into the 7th century of colonial BC Bishop Town of Denmark, Norway, in the lower region of the Antarctic web.